Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday Night Football. We're coming to you from Cardinia Park. This is the round 22 match between Geelong and Essendon. The finals are just around the corner, and those teams in contention are straining every sinew to finish as high on the ladder as possible, while others look to play party poopers. And here come the visitors. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Good to be here, Hutto. I've tipped the Bombers.
I think they have the hardness and discipline to grind their opposition down, even though they're arguably the less talented side out there.
Thanks for those thoughts, Harf. Excitement is building for this one. The crowd already making plenty of noise as the captains come together. We've been looking forward to this one all week, and now the moment has arrived. Draper wins the first tap. Parrish read it well. Setterfield, great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
The Cats are on the back foot almost immediately. It was an easy setup for this first shot at goal.
He's right on his distance. It'll be a close thing. He's got it.
He'll be eyeing off a bag today if his teammates keep putting it on a platter for him.
The Bombers on the board early. Draper wins the tap. Parrish sharks it. Gets his hands on it early. Good for the confidence. Stewart picks off the pass. Normally delivers. Merritt couldn't reel it in. They've put themselves under pressure, and that's a letdown. What's he got on offer? Conservative kick. Close. Can keep it moving. Kicks to space. They might be out here. He's just dropped the footy and the umpire has no choice.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Myers has a paddock in front of him. Good luck catching him. Blasts away. Blitzers outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Into the pocket he goes. Henry wins the contest hands down.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Going at his first, and he's got it.
They moved that ball beautifully indeed. They're hard to defend at their skillful best.
The Cats have opened their account. Good ruck work. Parrish. Is anyone home? Stewart continues to be a thorn in their side. Chips to half-back. Henry has charged into space. Clever kick. Close in the centre square. Delivers it inside 50. Draper clears the area. Mackay. He's stopped in his tracks. Can he find a teammate? That was a big risk to take, and it's backfired.
Like it or not, players do have an obligation to keep the ball in play when in possession.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
Martin with the footy. Parrish on a lead. He's generally a good kick. That's a bit of a gift. Looking to get it down there quickly. Close. Great body work.
Kicking at his first.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
Bit of momentum now. That's 2 in a row.
So they've got a couple now, and they're looking dangerous. Draper wins it. Caldwell gets his kick despite the heat. That's an impressive mark. Setterfield. Jones gets to the front spot.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
They're much more potent when he's clunking marks and kicking goals.
Two goals each, and it's been good to watch. Punch clear. Setterfield. Caldwell rolling the sleeves up. Parrish. The defenders will be nervous. Jones. He's taken a beauty.
He'd kick this more often than not.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Draper slaps it out. Atkins. Mullen. Holmes. Good luck catching him. I think that's online. It is. They've hit the front.
That never looked like missing. It was a textbook finish.
The Cats have responded to the challenge. Good ruck work. Caldwell manages to get off a handball. Setterfield. Durham. What's he got on offer? This is promising. Lace out. Great footy. Heads for the pocket.
Punched that like he meant it.
De Koning.
The umpires pinged him for insufficient intent.
That's the risk you run when you flirt with the boundary line. To put them back in front.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
We've had 5 lead changes now. Draper with a deft tap. Atkins. That's a dreadful hand pass. He's besieged. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Blitzars wins the hit out. Parrish runs onto it and can drive them into attack. We will do it all again.
Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
The Bombers have started really well in the clearances. If they stay on top there, they'll be very hard to beat.
Guelphy takes a beauty.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
This is exactly what they would have hoped for early in the match. Scoreboard pressure.
The Bombers are up and about early. Draper with a deft tap. He's been dispossessed. Parrish. Luell. That's careless. Setterfield. Desperate to win it back. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Draper with a deft tap. It's not a fair fight.
They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle.
Rucks go at it. Parrish onto it. He's been busy so far. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Langford. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Look at the space he's got to work with. Mullen. They've got time to put the kettle on. Punched away. Stengel does the crumbing. Henry had some assistance. Myers. He's not going to waste an opportunity like that.
Great team goal. They keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
One kick game again.
The big men fly. Setterfield, Luell, Dempsey popped up out of nowhere. Kicks laterally. Who's got the wheels?
And the ump does what we all knew he would.
Harsh in the eyes of some, but I think it's a fair call.
He doesn't waste many. Honours the lead. Takes them on. It's a high ball. Humphreys with the big fist. Guelphy. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Draper wins the hit out. Parrish. A goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. Mullen. Holmes. Slick hands. Myers. Unwin. Accepted the invitation. Kicks to space. Holmes affects the turnover. Dangerfield. Under pressure. Selwood is calm in a crisis. A chance to clear now. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? It's come unstuck. His field kicking is normally first rate. Myers made that kick look good. They could be in front in a minute. Stengel can line up and potentially give them the lead.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Kicking for his first. Defence 101 there. Selwood hunting the footy. Mackay. Blitzars takes the hand pass. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Draper with the tap. Parrish cops some unwanted attention.
A few hearts in mouths for a moment or two.
Draper with the tap. Perkins. Durham in the right spot. Doesn't often waste it. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? Langford is hard to beat one-on-one. Bombs it in. De Koning is there to save the day. And they're away. The Cats are out of trouble. He might have thought about the corridor. Good thinking and good execution too. Clever kick. Quality delivery by foot. What's he got on offer? Lowers the eyes. Henry has found some space. Guthrie can run and carry. Myers might be just outside his range. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Tries a safe ball. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Not sure what the idea was there. Just has to hit a target. They're breaking down across half forward. Can he find a teammate? McGrath can keep it moving. The Bombers in front at quarter time. Positives for both sides and a great game in prospect.
What's happening down there, Gary?
The Cats came into this much higher on the ladder, but that's not counting for anything right now. You can't help but wonder whether they've come in a little complacent, and that may be purely on a subconscious level. They're in a fight I don't think they expected.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
Draper is giving him a bath. Setterfield. Hobbs. You asked for it. You got it. They've bottled it up. Draper.
He's worth his weight in gold.
Perkins. Langford. Marks. Will he go the bomb? Approaching the 50. Alarm bells are ringing. Good looking kick. Kolachasny with a terrific mark deep in defence. The Cats might be about to start something. Henry has charged into space. Tight thing here. Guthrie with a chance to run. Little one to half back. Dangerfield works hard to present. Probing ball. Myers has got loose. He's generally a good kick. It must be his birthday. Finds himself in space. Langford uses the body well. Poor hand pass, and they might get caught out here. Henry, Selwood gets back and should repel. Turned over on centre wing. What's he got on offer? That's skillful. Stengel has a way of drawing the footy. Great play. Henry drops into the hole and marks.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
Good looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
Some good decision-making with ball in hand opened up that opportunity, and a cool finish ensured it didn't go to waste.
The Cats have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Draper wins it. Setterfield. They cannot keep him quiet. Durham crosses the paint. Guelphy. He's taken a beauty.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Guelphy. He can hurt them again, and he does.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Draper, he is simply too good. Setterfield, competing fiercely. Myers, Dempsey, has it within range.
This for yet another lead change.
That's a poor strike. Draper ensures there's no second chance. Can he hit a target? Langford couldn't finish what he started. Perkins, sloppy hands, and they've turned it over. Myers, he can put them in front, and he does.
You turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
It's a good old-fashioned arm wrestle. Draper wins it out of the centre. They are tackling machines today. He'll work all day. Hobbs. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Orgel! That's a big play.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
They're in front, are they? Yes!
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Bombers are really taking it to them today. Draper could do this with his eyes closed. Myers gets in the way, delivers a long ball. Good disciplined defence. Holmes, that's a give-up. Puts his teammate under the pump. Incisive handball. Humphreys, what can he do with it? Parrish, ever reliable. He's been busy so far. Hughes, read it well. They've got them on the overlap. The Bombers have been caught napping. Approaching the 50. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Orgel is there to thwart that play. Good kick. McGrath pushes into space and receives the footy. Perkins. What's he got on offer? They've opened them up here. The Bombers look well drilled. Caddy outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play. Culminating in a great goal.
The Bombers have been impressive so far. There could be an upset brewing. Draper, this is getting monotonous.
Myers leading from the front. He'll be sore in the morning.
It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that.
De Koning with a deft tap. Perkins. Humphries got in the way. Holmes just shoveled it out. Dempsey.
Can they get one back? No, they can't. Denied by the post.
Bad kicking is bad football. Cliched, but true.
Shield to bring it in. Guelphy puts his head over it. Can he impose himself on the match? Dempsey reads the ball so well. Atkins is the man on the spot, and he's marked. He's had little impact so far. Bowes is in a better position.
Kicking at his first.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Cats have closed to within 4 points.
Same old, same old.
Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. A bit of a panicked handball. Langford. He'll drive them inside 50 yet again. Guthrie wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Can they keep the footy this time?
Durham makes good contact. He's carried it over the line.
The Cats
Have been pressuring their opposition into plenty of mistakes, but they've been inefficient themselves, so they haven't got the rewards they arguably deserve.
De Koning with the tap. Myers. Bowes. Look at the desperation. Holmes. Can they catch them out on the turnover?
He's leading all covers for disposals.
Caddy had his name written all over it. Langford getting involved. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
That's why they want the ball in his hands.
The Bombers are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Draper.
It's been a mighty performance.
A good kick here and they'll be in business. Stewart saves the day again. Takes the safe option. The Cats are out of trouble. He's got an option in the centre square. Dangerfield on a lead. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Well played. The defence is disorganised. Dempsey can just about go all the way. Approaching the 50. That's not going to work. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
They need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
Takes the short option from the kick in. Clean pickup. Plays the percentages. Dempsey read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. Is anyone home? Bowes gets to the front spot. Just needs an accurate kick now.
He just kept drawing the footy. That was his 5th mark.
Going at his 2nd. Punched away. Throw in deep in the pocket.
The Cats are getting hammered in the clearances. They have to find a way to at least break even.
Draper has been dominant in the ruck. Holmes honours the lead. Searching kick. Draper takes a beauty. Picking their way through. Shield. This is good footy. Draper. Hobbs running in support. Durham has drifted forward and marked.
These half chances can often be the difference.
Kicks it very strongly, but he hasn't got it on line. Hits it behind.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
Looking for a quick transition.
Goes long. Dangerfield wins the contest hands down. They've got time to put the kettle on. Cameron is so strong one-on-one.
Pokes it into the pocket.
Henry is in the clear and marks uncontested.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Langford.
No easy exit. Unwin. Bones took him high.
Well, that was a fascinating first half, but there's still lots to play out as the players head from the field for a well-deserved break.
It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Bombers have put in a strong performance so far. There's still a long way to go, of course, but they've laid down a template for how they can beat this side. They've come in well prepared and are playing a disciplined brand of footy that sees them in this contest up to their eyeballs.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
Draper. It's a masterclass in ruck work.
Parrish. And we will do it all again.
Draper is teaching him a lesson.
Durham. He's caught. Good hands. Hobbs just had to get it out.
Time to turn on the Jets.
Holmes desperate to win it back. Just trying to get it forward under pressure. Durham spoils. Stengel dishes it off. Bad error there. Gets the kick away. He's hit up the lead. Durham. Through the centre square he goes. Stewart. Where would they be without him? Takes the short option. Stengel. Dangerous to leave on his own.
I've liked his game today.
De Koning. Doesn't often waste it. This is good ball movement. What's he got on offer? Crosses the paint. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Harassed into an error. Holmes picks it off. That's poor kicking.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
Not a great kick.
Laverde tries to spike it out of the danger zone.
He had no interest in taking any chances.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Back into play. Draper. That one was always his. McGrath works hard to present. That's skillful. Merritt uses the body well. Handball off was good. Selwood. Perkins couldn't reel it in. The forwards have been starved lately. Can they make the most of this?
Guthrie is proving a massive thorn in their side.
Myers
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
Unwin says thank you very much. Good kick. Guthrie ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing.
Tries a safe ball.
Dangerfield has got loose. He doesn't waste many. They're moving the footy well here.
He's been industrious.
Stengel with a chance to run. Ignoring the corridor for now. Close. Has found some space. Clever kick. Setterfield went bang. McGrath. The Bombers under great pressure. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. De Koning.
He's been beaten, but he had a win there.
It's a tough game. He's kicked it the wrong way.
The umpires pinged him for insufficient intent.
Like it or not, players do have an obligation to keep the ball in play when in possession.
The Bombers have to force a contest. Dangerfield presents in space.
Fancy his chances.
It hasn't quite got the wheels. Draper is a good judge of a ball in flight. Can he find a teammate? Shield
looking to hit up the short option.
It's a nightmare turnover. An absolute gift.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Drop pass. Goal!
He managed to find some space and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Cats have trimmed the margin back to 2 points. The big men fly. Parrish, can he force his way through?
Wants to take the game on.
Holmes, they're moving the footy quickly. Cameron can line up and potentially give them the lead.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
They can find themselves back in front again, and they do.
He found himself in space and made the most of it, but with a clinical finish.
The Cats with their noses in front. Important clearance here. Myers onto it in a flash. Holmes provides some run. 3 in a row coming up. What a patch they're having.
The Bombers must respond. They've popped up 3 in a row.
The Cats have kicked the past 3 and they're looking formidable. The 2 big men do battle. Atkins, Holmes. Was that a legal disposal?
They are tackling machines today.
They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. De Koning wins it. Holmes approaching the 50. Close. He's set upon.
The Bombers.
Clearance work is certainly not the reason they're behind on the scoreboard. It's been good today.
The 2 big men do battle. Holmes.
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Can he impose himself on the match? Stewart heads them off at the pass. The Bombers are really under the pump here. Draper with the intercept mark. Langford is hard to beat one-on-one. Off he goes. They can't catch him. He's generally a good kick. Merritt got to the right position and hung on. Perkins gets to the front spot and can line them up. Merritt. This will have the distance, but he's hooked it.
That's a rare miss. They've been deadly accurate today.
Looking for a quick transition.
Kolajasny
On a lead.
searching kick. Quality delivery by foot.
What's he got on offer? Tight thing here.
Well played. Penetrating ball. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Good thinking and good execution too. Setterfield, all on his own. The defence has fallen down. Caddy has got off the chain. Can he hit a target? Caldwell, he's taken a beauty.
Must kick goal in a close match.
He's He's kicked it like an arrow.
A midfielder who consistently hits the scoreboard is a real valuable commodity in modern footy.
The Bombers have got it back to 3 points. Draper palms it down. Caldwell navigated the traffic. An ill-directed hand pass. Perkins. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Good ruck work. Holmes. They've got time to put the kettle on. Cameron marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
For a little breathing space.
It's a deep kick. He's got another one.
That's just what you want from your key forward. A big marking goal with a game in the balance.
The Cats are keeping them at arm's length. The big men fly. Caldwell. He's copped some of his own medicine. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. De Koning with a deft tap. Holmes. Kicks laterally. Dempsey.
The team physios will be working overtime.
Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Keen to keep it moving. They take the advantage. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? Holmes. Close. Can run with the footy. Boot the ball and that's a goal.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Cats with a break now. Draper wins the tap. Caldwell. That's sloppy play. Parrish. That hand pass was telegraphed. Here's a chance to get it forward. De Koning under pressure. Martin, ever reliable. The kick was centimetre perfect. Doesn't often waste it. Stewart cuts them off yet again. What's he got on offer? The Cats are bringing great energy. Stengel can keep it moving. That's skillful. Good work rate. Slick hands. Humphreys.
He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Sizes up what's ahead. The Bombers are out of trouble. Kicks to centre wing. Redmond takes a beauty. He's got an option in the centre square. Caldwell.
They are hunting the ball carrier.
Squeezes the kick. Merritt. Anyone's ball. Guthrie in the right spot at the right time.
The Cats are in front, but there's plenty of work still to be done. It should be a cracking final term. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Bombers have won more contested possessions and clearances, but they're still getting beaten on the scoreboard. It's on the outside where they've been hurt by a team that covers the ground as well as any. So they may think about injecting some more pace into the team next week.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
De Koning looking for territory. Atkins. Holmes. This is promising. Showing some dare.
He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
Martin working hard and being rewarded. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. The kick is precise. They've opened them up here. Takes the short option. Sees something he likes. Must get this out. The Bombers have been gallant. Parrish bangs it long. Langford, great body work.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Heads for home, not the best strike, and it's hit the post.
He did the hard work with a tremendous mark, but let himself down with the kick.
No time like the present.
Kolajasny with a chance to relieve the pressure. Finds himself in space. Gives it everything. Blitzers. Wins the contest hands down.
What's he got on offer?
The Cats look well drilled. He's hit up the lead. Normally delivers. Humphries
Pushes into space and receives the footy. Remarkably, this will be his first inside 50.
Dangerfield. Atkins. He's gone. Draper is calm in a crisis. Setterfield throws it on the boot. That's a great hit up. He's had little impact so far. Caldwell, dangerous to leave on his own. Can he find a teammate? The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. The Bombers have denied them the corridor. Dangerfield in the clear. You can see their confidence growing. Draper with the big fist. Caldwell, Redmond, and they're out of trouble. That's well played. Probing ball. Durham gets to the front spot. Good-looking kick. Langford. That one was always his. Picking their way through. The Bombers looking dangerous. Just has to hit a target. Merritt has found some space.
He better kick the goal after that passage of play.
He's given it a tag and missed.
You can't afford to miss gettable shots against a good side when you're already behind.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
He's been quiet. Guthrie.
I've liked his game today.
Dangerfield with a chance to run. Got a little time here. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Slowing it down. His field kicking is normally first rate. Humphries
In some space on the wing.
The Cats finishing strongly. Dangerfield has got loose.
What's he got on offer?
Clever kick. Alarm bells are ringing. Careful ball movement. Dangerfield might fancy himself here. Approaching the 50. He sends them inside for the fourth time. Shield picks off the pass. Good kick. Hobbs has found some space. They need a spark. Langford works hard to present. The Bombers can build something here. He put himself in the line of fire. Draper. You can't question his commitment. They're keeping the ball well. Ignoring the corridor for now. Bowes intercepts. Conservative kick. Close. Makes position. They're moving the footy quickly. Stengel gets to the front spot and can line them up.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
It's online. Will it have the carry? Cameron is too strong and can extend the margin.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
He should not miss from there, and he doesn't.
They've had to work. But they look safe now.
They've got their tails up now. Caddy showing his skills. Setterfield, good tackle. The Cats are giving them nothing. Caddy,
He's rucked superbly in a losing cause.
Merritt, Hobbs, Holmes. He loves to run and carry. Goes long. Redmond making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Close. Stengel takes the hand pass. Henry, good build-up. Going for goal. Flirting with the post. We'll wait on the goal. Umpire, it's there.
Surely that shut the gate on them.
The Cats have got it on their terms. De Koning showing his skills. Atkins. Holmes. They might be caught out on the turnover. Kicks to space. Stewart with another contested mark. They just keep kicking it to him. The Cats look to be coming home strong. Superb kick. What's he got on offer? They're huffing and puffing. Shield makes good contact. Couldn't get a disposal. The umpire waves them on. Goes back with the handball. Hobbs might go for a run. He's only had the one inside 50. Langford, he's wrapped up. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Caddy with a deft tap. Caldwell, he's been a shining light. Stewart says thank you very much. They've found the magic formula. Bowes, that's good work rate. The Cats are playing like winners. Close. Henry. The tackle slips high. Free kick. Little one to half-back. Myers. He's stolen a march. Towards the boundary line. Quality delivery by foot. The Bombers are chasing tail. Caddy got a fist in and will have a throw in.
The Bombers haven't been able to get the ball inside their forward 50 nearly often enough today. And it's not just the midfield's fault. Their rebounding defenders have lacked their usual panache.
De Koning wins it down. Myers, they've given it back. Merritt squeezes the kick. Caldwell is hard to beat one-on-one. They desperately need a goal. They could be vulnerable here. Good handball. Hughes just shoveled it out. This is promising. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. The umpire says he had no prior. The two big men do battle. Holmes takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
Who'd want to be a defender when the ball's coming down with such regularity?
The Cats are absolutely airborne at the moment.
De Koning looking for territory. Atkins. Holmes. That's a bit of a waste.
They haven't been able to buy a goal.
Foot race on the wing. They've put themselves under pressure.
Gravity wasn't his friend there. What's he got on offer?
Going for territory. McGrath drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Doesn't often waste it. Guthrie within range can make them pay. Golden opportunity here. Great play. Stengel drops into the hole and marks.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side's just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
To put an exclamation mark on a dominant win.
Happy to concede a behind.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
The Bombers aren't playing their best, but that margin could have been even bigger. Free kick for a trip, naturally.
That'll go close to the line. It must be his birthday. Who's at home? Holmes demanded the footy and got it.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
That's a poor strike. The Cats have reminded us exactly why they're on top of the ladder. If you weren't convinced before, you should be now. What were the main differences today, Half?
The Bombers have to be able to maintain their intensity. They were in the contest up to their eyeballs, but then they dropped away. And you can't afford to do that because you get hurt pretty quickly, as they found out. They'll be formidable when they start putting four quarters together, though.
Thanks for those insights, Half, and for your input today.
Thanks for joining us. Hope you can be with us again for the next match. Until then, it's bye for now.